My beloved child, if this message has found you today, don't call it an accident. Heaven does not move by coincidence. Nothing slips past my eyes. And you have never been forgotten. Before you keep reading, I need you to know something deep in your heart. I see you. I see the weight you've been carrying that no one else knows about. I see the smile you wear while quietly fighting battles inside your soul. I see the nights when you stare at the ceiling, wondering how much longer you can keep going. I hear every prayer you whispered through tears, every silent cry you could not put into words, every exhausted breath you took when you felt like giving up. And I want you to hear me clearly. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. You are not too late. And you are not carrying this alone. I have been with you every single step, even in the moments you thought I was silent, especially then. There were nights when your heart felt heavier than your body, days when you smiled for everyone else but felt completely empty inside. Moments when disappointment hit so hard, you wondered if anything would ever truly change. You asked me questions no one else heard. Lord, are you still there? Do you still have a plan for me? Why does it feel like I'm trying so hard and still not moving forward? My child, I heard every one of those questions. And yes, I am here. I am still writing your story. And no chapter ends before I say it ends. What feels delayed to you is not forgotten by me. What feels broken to you is still in my hands. What feels impossible to you is never beyond my power. You may not understand why things unfolded the way they did. You may still wonder why certain doors closed, why some people walked away, why the answer didn't come when you begged for it, why you had to carry pain you never asked for. But listen closely. I was working even when you could not see me moving. Seeds grow in hidden places. Roots grow underground before branches ever appear. And I have been growing something inside of you that cannot be shaken. Strength, faith, wisdom, endurance, a deeper trust than you have ever known before. Because where I am taking you requires a heart anchored in me. You may feel weak right now, but weakness has never stopped me. Remember David? Others saw a shepherd boy. I saw a king. Remember Moses? He saw fear and limitation. I saw someone who would part the sea. Remember Joseph? He saw betrayal, prison, pain. I saw a palace waiting ahead. So if your life feels like a wilderness right now, do not mistake wilderness for abandonment. The wilderness is often where I prepare my people, where trust becomes deeper, where faith becomes real, where hearts become stronger, and where miracles begin. You have cried over things no one knows about. You've held together pieces of yourself while feeling like you were falling apart. You kept showing up, even when you were tired. Kept praying when answers felt delayed. Kept believing when everything around you looked uncertain. Do you know why you are still standing? Because I have been holding you. When you were weak, I carried you. When your heart was overwhelmed, I covered you with peace. When confusion filled your mind, I went ahead of you. When tears fell in silence, I counted every one. Nothing about your pain has been wasted. Not one prayer, not one heartbreak, not one lonely night. I know what I am doing with your story. And what I am building in you right now will bless more people than you can imagine. Your testimony will reach hearts you have never met. Your healing will become someone else's hope. Your survival will become proof that grace is real. The pain that tried to break you will one day become the very thing that reveals my faithfulness. My beloved child, I know you're tired. I know the waiting feels long. I know you've asked me more than once, how much longer? And I know there were moments when you almost gave up, because something is shifting. Things you thought would never move are beginning to move. Doors you thought were permanently closed can open in a moment. A prayer you nearly stopped praying may be closer than you realize. Do not let temporary pain convince you the story is over. Do not let delay make you believe I said no. Do not let disappointment steal your faith. I am bigger than what you fear, stronger than what opposes you, and more faithful than your doubts. You do not need to control everything. You do not need every answer right now. You do not need to understand every detail. You only need to trust me for the next step. One breath, one prayer, one day at a time. I know exactly where you are. I know exactly where you are going. And I promise, I will not leave you halfway there. When the world changes around you, I remain steady. When people fail you, I remain faithful. When your heart feels uncertain, my promises remain true. When everything around you feels loud, listen for my voice. I still speak peace over storms. I still make a way through impossible places. I still open doors no person can shut. I still restore what looked lost. I still heal wounded hearts. I still turn ashes into beauty. And yes, I still work miracles. You may not see everything yet, but heaven is moving. Things are aligning. Conversations are being prepared. Doors are being unlocked. Protection is surrounding you in ways you cannot even imagine. And blessings are coming that will remind you exactly why I asked you to wait. There will come a day soon when you look back and say, Lord, now I understand. Now I see why you protected me. Now I understand why that door had to close. Now I see why the waiting mattered. Now I understand why you asked me to trust you in the dark. Because what I have prepared for you is bigger than what you lost, greater than what hurt you, and stronger than what tried to stop you. My child, lift your head. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are still chosen, still loved, still called, still covered by my grace, still carried by my hands, still part of a purpose greater than you can fully see. You are deeply loved, more than words can explain, more than fear can erase, more than pain can steal. And even now, right where you are, I am near, closer than your next breath, gentler than the peace you're searching for, stronger than every burden on your shoulders. Rest here for a moment. Let your heart breathe again. You do not have to carry tomorrow tonight. You do not have to solve everything all at once. You do not have to pretend you are stronger than you feel. Bring it all to me. The fear, the disappointment, the unanswered questions, the heartbreak, the exhaustion. Give it to me and let me hold what has been too heavy for you. Because I care for you. Because I formed you with purpose. Because your story matters. And because my love for you has never changed. Not yesterday, not today, not tomorrow. So if your heart feels heavy tonight, close your eyes, take one quiet breath, and whisper, Lord, I may not understand everything right now, but I trust you. And I will meet you there, in the quiet, in the waiting, in the tears, in the silence, in the middle of your questions, and you will discover what heaven has always known. You were never alone. You never walked by yourself, and you were never forgotten, because I am your shepherd, your peace, your refuge, your strength, your beginning, and your future. And my promise still stands. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. So keep going, keep believing, Keep praying. Keep trusting. Even when you cannot see the full picture. Even when the road feels long. Even when the answer seems delayed.